Bharwan Bhindi. My name is Chef Arpal and you're watching me cook Bharwan Bhindi. Now this is something which is very, very dear to my heart because I saw my mother, religiously stuff each of these ladyfingers and then she would cook slowly in a iron wok. Now, her story with this ladyfinger would begin buying ladyfingers right, okay? Now this is the size of the ladyfingers. Anything beyond this, bigger than this, would be rejected, okay? That's very important. I always used to see her, if she would buy, she would like pluck, break the tip of the ladyfinger, and if it would snap, then she would pick up each of them. And that's how I think great ladyfingers were bought, young ladyfingers, and then she would stuff it. Now for stuffing, remove the top tip, make a slit in between, like this, just a slit, and then you would use. So I've got here all slit ladyfingers. So what I need to do is make a dry spice for this. For a dry spice, I need 2 tablespoons of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1.5 teaspoon of dry mango powder. Make it exciting, yeah. 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, red chili powder, 1 teaspoon, salt to taste. Everything done. Little bit of chaat masala also, 1 teaspoon of chaat masala, little bit of asafoetida, a pinch of that into this mixture. Blend this up well. Should be nice and tangy, okay? That's what this mixture should be. Tangy coming from dry mango powder and chaat masala. You can always take a small pinch, keep it on your tongue. If you feel the tang, that's right. If you think the tang is not there, add a little bit of mango powder, a little more of chaat masala, you're done. So this one is absolutely right here. So what I'm going to do is, there you go, the chilies, the aubergine, what's happening? The ladyfingers. Excitement, you see. Where's the slit gone? Okay, there, stuff in between. Now, all the ladyfingers, bhindi is stuffed. Whatever spices was left, the dry one, just sprinkle them over. Quickly, what you need to do is about 2 tablespoons of oil. You'll require a little bit more because you need to saute the ladyfinger. Everything in here, I've got some chilies, whole chilies here. Take about 4-5 of them. All you need to do is slit in between so that they don't burst up. And you don't need to kind of chop them. Slit in between so that they don't burst. That's important, okay? Cumin seeds. The chilies in. So chilies, cumin seed. Keep cooking them in. One interesting thing I've got is button onions, okay? The small button onions. As in India, we would all say Madras onions to this. But these are small button onions you get in the market. Major metros in India, you would get them peeled also. But in smaller cities, you would just get like that. Now those who feel that, it's a little too much a pain to, peel these small button onions, take the big ones, cut them into cubes, use them. No harm, okay? No stopping. Just cook a great recipe. That's important. 1 tablespoon chopped garlic. I've got here ginger, which is soaked in vinegar. Julienne of ginger. Fantastic. So wait for the garlic to get brown. Only then we'll add the ladyfinger. So the garlic is nice and brown here now. That's what I'm saying. So ladyfingers, in they go. There you see, once you add the ladyfingers and the spice, suddenly you see that they become dry. No oil left here. So slowly you will need to cook. Now I'll first cook the ladyfingers before I add the rest. At this point of time, I think I'll add a little more oil so that the ladyfingers get cooked. And actually, I'll tell you, ladyfingers don't take too much time to get cooked. Nice and soft. I'll reduce the flame at this point of time. Also put the button onions in here. And not at this point of time, no coriander, but let this get cooked. You can cover this up also and cook. So what I'll do is, cover this up and cook this and keep turning in between. That's very important because if you don't turn, then the spices will get burnt. So in quick intervals, okay, within a minute, you again toss it. Within another minute, you again toss it. So you would keep doing this for about 10 minutes till the time the ladyfinger is nice and cooked. And then whatever balanced dry spice I have, I'll sprinkle on top. And by then you'll have the onions, everything cooked well. So that's very important. Every minute you need to toss. Every minute. There you see. Low flame is what you'll have to cook. And that's when the ladyfinger will get cooked well, spices not burnt. Very important. After about cooking for 10 minutes, what you see here is, there you see. Wow. Now you see. I've been stirring this ladyfinger every minute, so that the spices don't burn. They're now soft, okay? Personally, I like the ladyfingers little soft and nice. And that's what you like. Otherwise, I know when you cut small, you kind of tend to cook for a longer period of time so that the slimy part, gets out. Here, all you need to do is cook until the ladyfinger is nice and soft and it remains green. One thing that I've noticed is, if you leave this like this covered, it keeps cooking. And after a point of time, what greenness that you see here will be lost. It'll suddenly change to a dull green color, limp further, because the cooking continuously happens. So this one is now ready. The little spice that I have, sprinkle on top. Some fresh coriander, 1 tablespoon of this on top, and just the last stir. That's it. Nice, green, and crunchy. That's the ladyfinger in here. There you see, and completely tangy, full of spices. Superb, simply superb. Managed to keep the color green, cook slowly, and serve it immediately. Unfortunately, you can't do this in restaurants because restaurants you don't get too much time like this. For banqueting, you can do this, but you have to cook in advance, hence gets discolored. But at home, you can definitely do this. Definitely do this. If you know that your guests are just about going to have dinner in 15-20 minutes, you can start tossing this and cook slowly and serve them like this. They're going to enjoy it. Just beautiful.